Hey everybody. So I'm going to switch the order in which I do videos. So this is going to be the preview video where I'm talking about week 5, the assignments for there, and I'm just focusing on the peer review aspect of that because I feel like that's the main thing that I really want to hammer home. Monday is going to have the feedback video where I talk about, okay, here's what went well. It's going to come a little bit later, but I think it's less time sensitive, so I think we're okay. So you've done ethical dilemma, first draft, revision. You're going to be giving feedback to peers this coming week, and then doing another round of revision, submitting a final draft. So I very much feel like peer review is important. I think one of the best ways to learn is to teach. I think I can tell you, oh, I think you should do this and this and this, but you going out and being like, okay, let me look at someone else's work, give them feedback. I think that's a better way for you to internalize some things. I think that's more effective. However, not all feedback is created equal, so I want to help you maximize the helpful feedback that you give. So let me share a perspective from one of my, I was gonna just say favorite teacher. I'd say one of my favorite teachers. He was also one of the most intimidating and intelligent teachers, like scary smart. Um, at the beginning of one class, I still remember he had just submitted some articles for publication, had gotten feedback, and he shared this perspective about that. He said, feedback that you get, 70% is going to be right on. This is helpful. They see something you didn't see. It needs to be changed just in the way that they recommend. 20% is going to be right in that, yes, something is wrong here and I need to change it, but I don't agree with the recommendation that they have. 10% is going to be, I see where they're coming from, but I don't agree with it. I had something in mind. I think that this is right on. So as you receive feedback this coming week, don't feel like 100% of it is, oh, I have to change everything about this. You get a say in the kind of feedback that you implement. You may see something and you'd be like, no, that's not right. Don't throw it out quite yet. Consider that it might be part of that 20% that is indicating that something is wrong, but they don't quite nail exactly what it is that should be done about it. Always look at recommendations as like, okay, something might be wrong here, and go through efforts to fix that. Or acknowledge that, they may just not have the vision of the essay that you have, and they may not have the understanding that's going to be most helpful. You have ownership of your essay. On the other side, this worksheet is meant to help you maximize that 70%, because we don't want you to have that 70% of things that's right on. We don't want that 50%. We want that 80%, 90%. So one of the best ways that that's going to happen is actually doing this. So providing evidence in support of your recommendation. Furnish examples to illustrate. So rather than, it would be nice if you had more detail in places. Say, no, don't say in places. Like, one of my biggest pieces of advice to myself is don't be lazy, because it would be so easy. Okay, it wouldn't be so easy. It's the easiest thing is to just say in places and be vague. The more effective thing that is nothing holding back except for just putting in some more effort, go to the essay and write on page 2, paragraph 3, sentence 4, it says this. That's a problem because of X. It could be changed into Y. That is going to make so much difference in um, that being 70% of like, yes, this is right on, versus if you just say, it's your word choice could be better. That's like, okay, they could take that as the 20% of like, okay, I need to go be on the lookout. I need to be proactive. But chances are that's going to fit into that. That's going to bloat up that 10% into like, this. I've got nothing to do with this. I don't know what to make of this. So all of these, I feel like I could go over each one of these categories. Um, I I feel like just encouraging you to really try filling these in, spending the time. Don't just be like, well, I don't know what to write, therefore I'm not going to write anything. Dig in, push yourself so that you think, okay, like, how can I try to encourage them to have a more solid ethical framework, support for their judgments? Like, where do they make a claim in their essay that they don't back up? How can I do that? Like, where do their are these rationalizations, or are they support? And you may end up saying, yeah, I recommend this, but try your hardest to find something. You may feel like you're a B student checking an A student's work and be like, this looks flawless to me. Dig deep, acknowledge this looks flawless to me, but here's some things that I think you need to work on, that, it's going to be icing on the cake. Anyway, long enough video. Good luck, and I'll see you around.